Every shop must be closed. If you open your shop, it will be vandalized. Every shop must be closed. Don't they hear? Every shop must be closed along the streets where people are marching. Don't you understand it? You can go through the back and knock on the door and say, oh, sell, I want to buy something, and they will give it to you. But every shop must be closed, please. It must be closed. Because people are on the move. Men are out on the streets.
Good evening. My name is Uwan Emmanuel. I'm reaching you from Biafra land.
Yes.
Just as you said that we have multiple enemies, that's exactly where we are in Biafra land. The radio station is cutting. I'm calling from Nnamdi. It is cutting. If you're listening to it, is cutting. And the same thing with IPOB community radio. Both of them, which I'm using, is cutting. It will cut for like a minute, and it will reconnect.
It is an attack, please. Our enemies, they will attack us now. You don't expect them to keep quiet and do nothing. They are going to attack us. You do not expect them to keep quiet. They have money. Look at the way they are trying to buy over the conscience of the young people. Can't you see it? That is the same thing they are trying to do. That is the same thing that they are doing. Some people are listening via Facebook. Some are listening via YouTube. Some are listening via IPOB community radio. If you have any difficulties, please go and try and download one of those sources. Our people, oh my goodness, I keep, because over the years, that's what I use. It has now gotten into me. Over the years, that is what I use. Yesterday, we're not going to discuss that very useless woman. That very useless woman. What we are going to do is, we need updates. And let me assure you, please, we are going to be on air for a very long time today, and we are going to do all we can to stabilize our broadcast. Everything we can to stabilize it. I don't want private businesses to be touched, but along the route that people are marching, please close your shops. Close them. Close them. You know that people are very, very angry. There is pent up anger. Please. The app is working perfectly fine. Of course, I know it's working perfectly fine because I can see it here. There has been no interruption with our system this morning. It could be the zoo that are doing something about it, but from where we are, there is absolutely nothing wrong. Information security alert. What do you mean by that? What is that security alert? You tell us, please. Send us a voice note. Send us a voice note if you can. Send us a voice note. Let me see what they're saying here.
Mazi, I greet you, sir. Mazi, I have sent a couple messages to you. My name is Weke Ikena, and my voice message, I'm speaking from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I have sent a couple messages to you, and my suggestion is that all the universities, all the campuses should be on total lockdown. All the campuses should be on total lockdown. I don't know why some people are going to the campuses in the name of going back to schools and all of that. Our people may be attacked on their campuses. Our people may be attacked on their campuses, and now is not the time to talk about school. Now is not the time to talk about lectures. Any lecturer that is out there attempting to hold lectures, I think they should be shunned. They should be shunned. This is my suggestion, Mazi, and I believe that we will win this fight. It is now or never. Thank you, sir.
Now or never is the mantra. Now or never. If you allow politicians to deceive you, if you allow them to confuse you, your future is gone. No other generation will carry out a revolution such as this. No other generation. You are finished. You can never get light again from NEPA. You can never, your life is over. and all of you going back to school, you are mistaken. Every university should be shut down. Every university should be shut down. Let us succeed in this revolution. Nigerian youths are out on the streets. They are protesting. They are saying that their lives is horrible and miserable and they want to change it. I don't want us to lose focus. If you go about attacking places where you shouldn't attack, you are losing focus. Believe you me, the revolution will fail and you go back to your miserable ways. They will get something worse than SARS. If this thing fails, they are very, very bitter. Those who chased away from Lagos, they are very bitter. If this revolution fails, they will bring something worse than SARS. I'm telling you, that is why you must focus all your energies on the protest and the ideals of the protest. Do not deviate, do not attack businesses, do not attack banks. If you do it, the revolution will fail. When it fails, they will go and set up a worse unit than SARS. They will start hunting everybody down. Do you understand it? Do you understand it? Do you understand it? Think of tomorrow what you're doing. If you leave the protest, you start attacking banks, start attacking businesses, and you alienate people, and the revolution fails. Believe you me, after a while, it may take a year, they will be assassinating people one after the other. The revolution cannot fail. This revolution cannot fail. Don't allow them to divide you. Do not allow them to divide you. This revolution cannot fail. If you abandon what you're supposed to do and you keep doing, involving yourselves in criminality, you are finished. The revolution will fall. Please, you must understand this. Nigerian youths need to understand this. Focus on the protest. Focus on the protest. But as you're going, every saboteur is going down. As you're marching, as you are marching, please, any politician who sponsors thugs, that politician should be destroyed. That politician should be, the era of complaining, it has come and gone. No more complain. You no longer complain. Now is the time to put right everything that has gone wrong. Now let me explain this to you. We are black people. They said we cannot reason very well, that we are monkeys and we are baboons. We are not going to prove to the world that we are. Do not attack banks, I beg of you. Those banks are going to process the money that is going to feed you. Those banks are going to process the money that we are going to use to pay doctors. Don't be a fool. Don't be an idiot. Leave banks alone. Leave banks alone unless you are an idiot. And if we catch you attacking any bank, we will take you down ourselves. If you leave what you're supposed to do and you go to attack any bank, you will be dealt with ourselves. And if you're injured, nobody will treat you. Leave banks alone. Conduct protest like people who are sensible and people who are reasonable. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Very, very important, please. Somebody brought a suggestion, and it is something that we are going to do. We are going to change the cover of our app, our new Radio Biafra app, to reflect what is happening and the lives that has been lost so far. As I said earlier, we have managed to recover Radio Biafra app from those who were using it to serve the interest of the zoo. We have recovered our Radio Biafra app. We have recovered it right now. I wrote to the company and I told them, I threatened them. I told them that I am the director of Radio Biafra. You do what I ask you to do. And they did. We have recovered our Radio Biafra app. It is no longer in the hands of those who do not want to do what the revolution is asking for. It is now in our hands. We have recovered it. I have all the emails to prove it. You know me, I don't lie. I don't have the time for stupid lies. We have recovered our Radio Biafra app. Is with us now. That is what I said I am going to tell you. Because I wrote to the company and I said to them, you cannot be working for the zoo. If you don't play my voice live on Radio Biafra app, then you are working for the Nigerian government. They responded and said, This is your app and everything you need. Please take it. Because they understand our people are very, very upset. Men are angry. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Men are very, very angry. I tell you that. And they did the right thing at the right time. And we have recovered our Radio Biafra app. We always win. Did I tell you that? You see this revolution, we are going to win. This revolution, we are going to win it. I am telling you. Let me tell you one thing. Nigerian youths, you are going to be the heroes forever and ever. Don't allow any politician to deceive you. Do not allow any politician to deceive you. If they deceive you, you are gone. Let me tell you what will happen. After this revolution, if they succeed in killing this revolution, if they succeed in telling you, oh, you're Yoruba, go and attack Igbo business. Oh, here is Yoruba land. But I thought you said it's Nigeria. Everybody is fighting for Nigeria. Is that not the case? For a revolution to succeed, Abuja and Lagos must be affected. That is how it is. Lagos is the largest city in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. That is how it is all over the world. That is how it is all over the world. If you want to conduct a protest and to shake everybody, you go to New York. That is how it is done. I don't know why people who claim they are professors, they are learned. When it comes to making the lives of ordinary people better, they become fools. They become very parochial. They become very tribalistic. They become very ethnic. Why? What is wrong with you people? You want to deceive young people, to look away from rescuing their future by bringing in tribe. Hey, Igbo went and destroyed. Who told you? It was Yoruba youths that destroyed the Tinubu's hotel, and rightfully so. It was them that destroyed the toll gate, and rightfully so. Get your facts right and stop playing the game of idiots that want you dead. That is why if you attack a bank, that is what Britain wants you to do. If you attack people's businesses, that is what Britain wants you to do. They want the revolution to fail. If you abandon your core beliefs, you start attacking banks, the revolution will fail. And when it fails, let me tell you, when it fails, they will get something that is worse than SARS. When that thing that is worse than SARS comes, they are going to kill all of you. When they succeed in putting down, but of course they're not going to succeed, if we allow them through our behavior, if we allow the tribal card that are not playing to succeed, if you get it in your head, it's Yoruba land, it's a Igbo land, it's a Efik land, it's a B.M.W land, it's a Zon land, which is a Jah land. It is a, believe you me, they will win. Our enemies will win. And when they win, it's over. They will hunt people down, and there will be no more elections in Nigeria. They will sit down, they will write the result, they will say, after all, when you came out on the streets, we defeated you. What else are you going to do? That is why you cannot afford to do anything to let this revolution fail. You can't do anything to allow this revolution to fail. You can attack corrupt politicians. Attack them. It's a revolution. They are the ones who created SARS and caused all the problems. You can attack police stations. You can break out prisoners in prisons. You can do that. Attack prisons and bring people out. You can do that. But don't make the mistake of attacking banks. Don't make the mistake of attacking private businesses. It will not work. The revolution will fail, and in the end you will die because they're going to kill you. I'm telling you, now is the time to prove to the world that we are serious. Now is that time. All the things they used to say about black people, now is the time to say, no, we are not like that. We are human beings. All brave Nigerian youths have proven that they are human beings. And I said the other day that I bow before you, I respect you. Do I call you animals anymore? No, you are not. But you are living in a zoo, or you are human beings living in a zoo. Do I call you animals again? I know I don't. I apologize live on air for having called you animals, because now You have proven me wrong. That was what I said. We must continue in that vein. We must think about the prize. We must think about the glory. The glory and the prize is freedom. Freedom for us now. Freedom for our children. Freedom for the children of those that died in this very effort. And we must remember them. If this revolution fails, how are we going to remember those they killed at Lekki Tollgate? How can we remember them? How can we remember the Yoruba actress that was shot dead? So the revolution cannot fail. And the revolution will fail if we allow what we are supposed to be doing and we go on doing something else. In a revolution, you look for saboteurs. In a revolution, you destroy the enemies of the people. In a revolution, you attack the institutions that is making the lives of the people hell. That is what you need to do. Don't allow your enemies to divide you. Don't allow the enemies to divide you. That is very, very important, please. That is very, very important. And they can never, ever win. They can never, ever win. They can never win. Please, we are live and we are direct. And Chukwu Kikabiam is bearing us witness. The whole world is rocking. The whole world is rocking, please. Do not despair. Do not despair. Everything you are doing right now is geared giving us victory. If you behave very well, victory is ours. If you go on attacking banks and people's private businesses, we are not going to win. The Igbo community in Kanu is under attack. That is what they want to do. That is what they will destroy churches. That is Britain now. Is the game to make it a religious war. To make it a religious war, to make it an ethnic war. That is the card they always play. Anytime things are going wrong and people are beginning to wake up to realize who they are, they make it ethnic. When the war against Taliban started, they were killing Igbo people in the north. That is what they have always done. But we never ever learned anything. Never ever learned anything. They said our app is not working. Our app is working very well. Sorry, our app is working very well. And tell everybody in Kanu, because we are now going to organize a resistance in Kanu. Tell everybody in Kanu that the time is now. They should all download Radio Biafra app, and I'm sure our FM is playing there. We are going to defend ourselves in Kanu. Those communities there, we are going to defend ourselves. Our scientists there must go to work immediately. They want to make it an ethnic or tribal warfare. That is the game that Britain is playing. That is the game they are playing. If you are foolish, you will not understand it. If you are hopeless, you will not. The Alamajiri on the ground doesn't know what is happening. Do you see the reason why they don't allow them to go to school in the north? Do you see the reason why the Fulani will not allow the Hausa people to be educated? They are using them as Alamajiri because of things like this. Because they cannot reason properly. Because the Alamajiri attacking Igbo businesses in Kanu, they cannot reason properly. Because the reason why they don't send them to school is because of times like this, so that Nigerians can never rise up. Nigerians can never reason properly. Nigerians can never get up and say, oh, now is the time to make a change. That is the reason why they are using the Alamajiris to attack Igbo businesses. And those businesses, of course, will be rebuilt. And let me tell the Zoo government, you see your central bank, all the properties you're destroying, every property damaged in this very protest, or should I say revolution, there is enough money in the central bank to replace everything. There is enough money. So people shouldn't worry. If your businesses are being destroyed in Kanu, in Kaduna, elsewhere in Jos, don't worry. In the final settlement, everybody will be compensated. Once your property is damaged, you are going to receive the full worth of your property. So don't bother yourself. It's a revolution. These things happen, then you must defend yourselves. Because we are not bothered about what they're doing in Kanu. That is, oh my goodness, look at people. at UK. Look at people at the Zoo Embassy in London. These are the people they want to divide. Every Nigerian is out on the streets. They left their jobs. They are out on the streets. They abandoned everything they are doing. It is rocking. It is rocking in the UK. London is vibrating. London is vibrating under one command. People are coming out. They can no longer divide us. You see, all these politicians who are criminals, hiding under ethnicity. Oh, how can you allow Nnamdi Kanu to be on air saying something and things are happening? People follow the truth. An ordinary Nigerian now understands the truth. Only the Alamajiris in the north. They understand the truth. They now know the truth. And the truth is that you people, you politicians, you are liars and you are deceivers. Over the years, you have been deceiving people. Over the years, you have been lying to people. Over the years, you have been playing your ethnic card. It is no longer working. Look at London. Look at London. Oh my word, I don't believe this. I do not believe what I am seeing. Oh, London is rocking. London is rocking. There is no Igbo. There is no Yoruba. There is none of that nonsense. London is rocking. London is shaking. I want the same thing in New York. I want the same thing in Washington. London is rocking. My Lord in heaven, I never believed I would see a day like this. I want you to put these pictures on my page. London is rocking. My goodness, they have come out. They don't care if it is Yoruba, if it is Igbo, if it is B.M.W, if it is Joe. They do not give a damn if you're Ibira. If you are Badi, if you are Nupe, it does not matter. If you are Bajama, it doesn't matter. If you are even Fulani or Hausa, London is rocking. The revolution will succeed. Because those of them in the diaspora, they feel the pain of the people on the ground. The time for us to win is now. Don't allow the criminals to divide you. Don't allow the criminals to divide you. It is not about Igbo. It is not about Biafra. It is not about Ejo. It is not about Biafra. It is not about BBO. It is not about Biafra. It is not about Ikonomikodo, the blessed land, Ikonomikodo, the heart of everything. It is not about Benicity. It is not about Biafra. It is not about worry. It is not about Biafra. It is not about Obomoshom. It is not about Oduduwa. It is not about Lagos. It is not about Oduduwa. It is not about Abeokuta. It is not about Oduduwa. It is about Nigeria. Saving the lives of the future generation. That is why London, my God. London is rocking. Hey, I don't believe what I'm seeing. I do not believe what I am seeing happening in London. I do not believe what I'm seeing. Do not destroy the work they are doing in London right now by attacking any bank. I beg of you. Banks are out of the... If you see anybody attacking any bank, kill that person. It's an order. Anybody attacking a bank, kill that very person. You cannot touch banks. These people are in London, they are protesting. They are the ones sustaining this very movement. They need to send money to you via the banks. So why are you attacking the banks? Anybody attacking a bank should be killed, right there and then. If you attack a bank, you'll be killed. Understand it very well, please. I want something to happen in New York. New York must come out. New York must come out and the order will be given. It's being given right now. New York. I want New York to do what they have done, even surpass what they have done in London. This is amazing. New York, we go to United Nations building. In New York, we are going to United Nations building. This very revolution is Wazobia. Nobody is being left out. It is Wazobia. Nobody is being left out. We cannot allow the politicians to divide us. They cannot divide us. We all want freedom, yes. Can you imagine? that all of a sudden, the same thing that DSS asked me to campaign for in 2015, and I said no. Inadvertently, I am not doing it because Nigerian youths have now demonstrated that they can reason properly. DSS begged me and said, why this thing you're doing, why don't you do it for the whole of Nigeria? I said, no, I'm not going to do. I want Biafra to be free. Have you seen how the resilience, the resoluteness, the determination of Nigerian youths, their bravery. When I read the statement from Middle Belt yesterday, I couldn't believe it. Their bravery is what is now propelling us forward. And now, we are now fighting. Nnamdi Kanu is now preaching on the hallowed, the holy platform of Radio Biafra for the betterment of everybody in Nigeria. That's what I'm preaching this morning. They cannot divide us. They cannot divide us. They cannot, because I have discovered that they have been benefiting from the disunity. Nigerian youths have now united. They are now united. Nigerian youths have now united as one. And nobody is going to break them. Look at the scenes I'm seeing in London. Is bringing tears to my eyes, I'm telling you. London, you guys have done us proud. Attack banks and you will die. If we catch you going to any bank, you will die there on the spot. Idiots. Attack any bank and you will die. It's an order. Attack any bank and you will die. Idiots. You want Britain to succeed. Do you want Britain to succeed in collapsing this revolution? If you attack a bank, this revolution will fall. If you attack private businesses, this revolution will fall. If you play your tribal games, this revolution will fall. That is what the criminal politicians who are now on the run want you to do. That is what they want you to do. They want you to tribalize this very effort. They want you to become unruly. And then the revolution will fail. There will be no light. There will be no running water. Something worse than SARS will come. You will still see the police checkpoint. Police will still brutalize you. Do you want light, electricity? Do you want clean water? Do you want good roads? Do you want to have a future for yourself and your children? Then behave like a revolutionary, not like a thug or a criminal, not like an ethnic or tribal idiot, a tribal bigot. The people responsible, I will never forgive them. Those are, I know their names, all of them. I don't care where you come from. I will never forgive you, and then you will know what it means to be hated by me. You claim you're a professor, and you want to drum up ethnic hatred because of your stupidity. Because we gave an order, and that the Nigerian youths who are in Lagos carried out the order. That is why you're upset. And I'm sorry. I never knew, I thought we're in a revolution, no? I never knew that I'm only supposed to give orders only in Biafra land and not elsewhere. But we are in a revolution in Nigeria trying to rescue everybody. What we did was at the heat of the moment. People were being shot dead and I was watching it live. I went on air, having seen what they did to El Zagzagi, Islamic movement of Nigeria, having seen what they have done to IPOB, having seen what they are doing to young Nigerian youths at Lekki, and I said, no, this cannot continue. That was how Tinubu left. I said it before then. Tinubu, you are the problem, and Sanwo-Olu is nothing to do with Igbo. Have you not heard the way I talk about Niyamwood? Didn't you hear what I said? Can you not hear what is happening in Biafra land? Everything you want to ethnicize, despite all your degrees and all your education and all your fabled enlightenment, all you can do is to drum up ethnic hatred in the middle of a revolution. Shame on all of you. Your certificates are useless. Your certificates are useless. I wish I can find an Oduduwa brethren to do this program with me. I'm telling you the truth. Maybe that's what I need to do. And I will ask that person to give order in our bar and it will be carried out. I will ask that ask Oduduwa, Yoruba person to give order in Enugu and it to be carried out. It's a revolution. It is called a revolution. Despite all your education, oh professor, emeritus professor, oh bishop, rubbish, you are nothing. You are not educated. You want to divide young people. You want to divide us. Look at the picture in London. You cannot divide. Play all your ethnic card. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu came and he attacked Lagos. He asked IPOB. You are talking rubbish. Look at those who were killed. They come up with their lies. Once we discover one lie, they go to another one. They don't know that we have. I don't believe it. I'm not going to add any ethnic coloration to our attack against those who are responsible. It is you against the young people in Nigeria. We are only providing guidance. The revolution doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to, it does not have a leadership. It doesn't belong to anybody. Everybody is in this together. We all want freedom. Not talking about your nonsensical ethnic rubbish. Go to Alaba. Igbos are destroying our property. We must destroy back. A grown-up man with a degree. A grown-up man who claims he is an intellectual. Look at how you are talking like a riffraff. I'm on the street, a riffraff. Because despite all your education, you know nothing. And from this evening, I am going to be back live this evening. In fact, in a few hours, I'll be back live. I want to fix everything because I want to take calls. Because I want to go and ask them to get us maybe about 5 or 6 phones. Because the lines are, iPhone is messed up. It has crashed 4 times this morning because of calls. I want to make sure that this afternoon the whole world will call. People who are educated, a grown-up man, somebody that claims he's a professor. You pick up, you want to write a press statement, and you're writing. Igbos are in Lagos, destroying Yoruba, all the properties being destroyed at Yoruba. Can you imagine how somebody is talking when there is a revolution? How about the properties destroyed in Aba? Do they belong to Fulani people or to Yoruba? How about those in Igbocha? It is a revolution. So despite all your fake degrees and fake education, you don't know what a revolution is. You have no idea. You have no idea. So you want me to be live on air watching young Nigerians being killed at Lekki and I'll keep quiet? You think I'm as corrupt as you are? Do you think that my conscience can be bought? As I am live on air, I am spreading the gospel of heaven and people are dying. Biafrans are there. Do you know the person who called and sent me the message is a Biafran? She is Anna. She was at Lekki Talk. I can post the video again. You're talking rubbish. She survived the onslaught. And people got upset. And they decided to move, to look for Tinubu, and he ran away. I asked them to look for him. Maybe it's the crime that I committed. That an Igbo man is asking, can you see their brain? An Igbo man gave the order for Tinubu to be hunted down. And he was hounded out of the country. So it's a shame. So I apologize. So I'm not supposed to talk about hunting people who are corrupt down. So in Nigeria, in the zoo, if I want people to do the right thing, they should only do the right thing in my ethnicity, where I come from, not somewhere else. Does that make sense? And these are professors and doctors. They went and copied part of my speech. And they cut things and joined it together. Somebody called because of Oyibo in Igbocha, and I corrected the person. I said it is Obibo, not Oyibo. They said I want to take Oyimbo from Lagos and make it Biafra. These are professors. So these are learned men. These are learned intellectuals. They are useless village men. I don't know where you got your degrees from. I do apologize if I ask for a Yoruba man to be held to account for killing Nigerian youths. So it's only when an Igbo man, a Biafran man kills Nigerian youths that I can talk or say something. If the killer of Nigerian youths is from another tribe and the politician and the corrupt one at that, I shouldn't say anything. Does that make sense to any living human being? Does that make sense to any living human being? No, it doesn't. Because they are looking for ways, as somebody said, it's fake intellectuals. Then Elizabeth is a doctor, he is a PhD holder, a professor, a lecturer at the university, talking like a local got out, writing a press statement. Our Igbo people are Igbo people. No more Nigerians, so they are no longer Nigerians, so they are not Igbo. You see how they reason? Professor, so a professor. No wonder after prophesying, still there is no light. And I go in everywhere. I think I condone it. I don't condone rubbish. I don't care where the idiot comes from. I don't condone idiocy. I don't condone foolishness. That is the reason why Nigerian youth woke up. They've been listening to us for years. And now everybody is saying what he said is right. Oh, what he said is right. Oh, go to Twitter, everywhere is burning. What Nnamdi Kanu said is right, of course. And I told you from the beginning, I will never lie to you. I will never, God is my witness. If I lie to you, I will die. I will not lie to you. Never. And now they understand. I love Yoruba youths more than these people writing their nonsense defending Tinubu. I love Yoruba youths more than them. The same way they destroyed the alliance. People don't know something, and I'll tell them this morning. Do you know who brought Dr. Nnamdi to limelight? It was a Yoruba man. Dr. Herbert Macaulay. A Yoruba man brought Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Zik of Africa, to limelight and made him the secretary of NCNC. At a time there was backbiting, until that alliance broke down. And then the Fulani started controlling you. That is Britain for you. The same way they came and they set up Willings Commission in Biafra land to tell us now that is the oil rivers. You cut out the so-called Nigeria, south. Say you are no longer one people. Is the work we have been doing for years. IPOB has been doing for years. That now, after many years, we have now united our people again. And they now want to divide us, divide the Yoruba youths and the Igbo youths, divide the Biafran youths. And do you not hear about our brother who comes from Calabar in Lagos? You did not hear him? Go and listen to the broadcast. He called from Lagos. He is from Calabar. You did not hear him? You're writing Igbo. So why didn't you write Biafra then? Why didn't you write about that our brother who called from Calabar? Who's from Calabar but he's in Lagos? Because you want to ethnicize the fight. The same way today that Nigerian youths have been liberated mentally is how African youths are going to be liberated mentally as well. What we are doing today in Nigeria is going to set Africa free. You must understand it. It has nothing to do with tribe. It's nothing to do with religion, not ethnicity. People are fed up. You are a professor. After prophesying all your years, as stupid as you are, all you're doing is trying to defend a corrupt politician. Open up your education. But as I said earlier, I do apologize if I am not supposed to give an order for a Jagaban to be kicked out of his land. It's a revolution under Nigeria, not revolution under Yoruba, not revolution under Biafra. It's a revolution under Nigeria, and everybody is doing something to make sure that the revolution succeeds. That's what we did. After killing people, you're a professor. You cannot see the people who are being killed. You cannot see. You are blind. You're a professor, but you are blind. Professor of idiocy. I think I take prisoners. You think I'm one of those people? If you come with your tribal nonsense, they run away. I'm not. I confront you with your stupidity, and I defeat you in any argument. If you don't know, let me tell you right now. You're hiding in your office, tweeting rubbish. Nnamdi Kanu wants to take over Lagos. Nnamdi Kanu wants to do this. He told me that we are never honest enough to tell yourself that Yoruba youths were listening to what Nnamdi Kanu was saying. That is how terrible some of you are. Horrible, horrible human beings. And you want a better society, but you are a very horrible soul. A very horrible soul you are. Do you think that without the alliance of the East and the West that this revolution will be happening? And let me ask you again, when revolution now came out under my good friend Showore, did it succeed? It didn't succeed because there was no formal alliance between the East and the West. Now there is a formal alliance in place. You can see what is going on. And the Middle Belt is also a part of it. Now you understand, don't you? Then why are you complaining? It's a revolution under Nigeria. Not a revolution under the East or West or Middle Belt. Under the whole of the damnable zoological republic. For your information. For your information. Nonsense. You cannot divide us. You cannot play all your card. This one has been defeated. Britain go and get another strategy. You want to fight media war with IPOB, but through gossip. What you're doing is gossip. Like a village idiot. You're gossiping, but you're a professor. The professor gossiping like a village idiot. When I speak now, they say I have said something. There are mad people everywhere. You want to divide the young people on the streets. So they start fighting each other. So that Tinubu can come back and contest for presidency in 2023. Well, maybe that was your plan before. These people are intelligent. These young people are smart. These young Nigerians now on the streets, their brain is full of common sense. Courtesy of Radio Biafra. If you like it or not, they listen. Even they hide, they listen. Over the years, they have acquired common sense. Over the years, they have common sense now. They are very smart, very savvy, very intelligent. You cannot divide them all. You can go and pay your dogs. They smoke ganja and they come out and they mess up and we kill them. They mess up and we kill. Well, they mess up and Nigerian youth will kill them. They mess up and Nigerian youth will kill them. You tried it before, did it work? You tried it in Abuja, did it work? Somebody said I should drink water, of course. But can you hear what I'm saying? Despite my voice, can you hear what I am saying? A dead man cannot address you, but ask for him. Everywhere people are listening via IPOB community radio, but by tomorrow or next, having recovered Radio Biafra, we shall go back to it again. I want to ask you, ask for your president. You say President Buhari, His Excellency, our Mr. President, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. Bring out Buhari, because there is no Buhari. Any corrupt politician you see, any politician who sponsors thugs, I am telling Nigerian youths now, hunt the idiot down and destroy him. If you do that, the others will not do the same thing. Any corrupt politician sponsoring thugs, kill the bastard. Others will learn. It is Nigeria. If you don't do it, the next person will try to do his own. Kill them. It's a revolution. Any corrupt politician you see, kill that person. It's an order. It's a revolution. It is an order. Let us fight this war once and for all. Only once and for all. And victory is ours. Victory is ours. I want every road blocked so there will be no reinforcement for them. Go and bring out, those things they used to divide the road. Bring it out from Julius Berger. Block every road everywhere. Occupy the streets. Occupy the towns everywhere. The future is yours. It belongs to you. People were singing national anthem at Lekki Tollgate with green, white, green flag. And Tinubu asked for them to be shot dead together with Catherine Lang, the British High Commissioner, and Sanwo-Olu. And you want me, because of tribe and ethnicity, that I shouldn't say something? Are you? Come on, shut up, the idiot. You are the fool. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I speak where I see evil. Who the hell are you that I should not speak? When people are dying, I shouldn't speak. Thunder fire you there, you're a bastard, idiot. Okoko. When they killed Shia people and I left prison, did I not talk about them? Did I not talk about them? Lazy, stupid intellectuals now. People who reprobates claiming they're intellectuals, calling themselves professors on the Ara. I hail the young Nigerian youths who are doing the impossible, making things happen. Fake professor, you want to introduce tribe and ethnicity into a revolution. You're a dead man walking, idiot. So that Igbos can fight Yoruba, Yoruba can fight Igbo in Lagos. Then Tinubu will come back and be president and make you secretary to the government. And then you've arrived. You will go to China's TV and be talking rubbish every Sunday. At politics on Sunday or whatever rubbish they call it. Is that it? And then your life is complete. You'll be speaking grammar and your children will be in schools in abroad and that's it. And your life is complete. Typical black baboon and warrior monkey. We are fighting for the good of everybody. There is confusion everywhere. You were here last night and the order was given to Nigerian youths. Ask for your president and you'll be shocked at what you will see. Is it not clear now to everybody? Leave everything you're doing. Do not do anything again. It is not about ending. Just ask them, where is Buhari? Where is Buhari? Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. And you see what will happen in the zoo. That is what Britain is avoiding. That is what they are avoiding. That is what they are avoiding. The whole world is bearing us witness. We are we win. We always win. You are trying to be tribalistic. Biafrans all over the world, we are married to Latvians, we are married to people from Lithuania, we are married to Jews from Slovakia. Every nationality. So you don't hear me here say, I want Biafra to come. So all these beautiful children that we have all over the world, they can come back to Biafra land. You don't hear me. So if I can extend love and likeness to somebody from Latvia, how about people that I have blood relations with? My nephews are Yoruba. Fake professor. What about Oganya? They are idiots. Can try that your garbage somewhere else, not with me. I don't believe in nonsense. We are moving on. We are marching. We are marching forward. We are marching forward. And the youths of Nigeria, they have risen up, never to go back again until you meet all their demand. Not my demand. My demand is Biafra. Is my demand there on the list they gave you? Did I say, oh, you must put Biafra there? Did I say that? The demands that the young people gave you, just simply honor it. I don't have anything. Just honor it. I'm fighting for Biafra with our people. That's it. With IPOB all over the world. Well, that what Nigerian youths want, they're going to get. Green, white, because what they're asking for is not impossible. What's wrong with you? And they must get upset. If you like, I can play the. Please. The Janjaweed will destroy things now. That is what they do. That is can't you see their name Janjaweed? That is why they don't go to school. That was why they removed Jonathan. Do you know why they hated Dr. Nnamdi? Was because Nnamdi wanted not free education. It was Awolowo. Awolowo wanted free education for everybody. For everybody. Nnamdi Azikiwe wanted the Savannah of Sokoto to make sure that every northern child is educated. You know, they are very smart. They said, no, we don't want to go to school. You can go to school in the south, in the north, we don't want to go to school. That will be, he himself is educated. His children are, but other people's children, especially Hausa, not educated. Very, very sad indeed. The young man who boldly issued an ultimatum to the Inspector General of Police to have protesters removed in Abuja from the streets has been unveiled. His name is Yunusa Yusuf. These are wretched house. These are idiots. These are idiots. These are fools. These are fools. These are fools. These are fools. who is the Dumbo? These are idiots. People are coming from all over the world. We are going to make sure that our systems are okay and working properly. Nigerian youths, I am telling you right now, because all of you are listening, let nobody divide you. If they cannot divide it, they cannot do anything. Forget their title. Doctor, Professor, Bishop, the rubbish, ethnic jingoists, twisted intellectuals that have no brain. They are. All the Nigerian youths are now one, fighting for one thing, and they are going to succeed. They are going to succeed. This very afternoon, we are coming back. We are coming back this very afternoon. As I've said before, you don't need to. Do you want change in Nigeria? Don't stress yourself with anything else. Don't try to become intellectual. Ask for only one thing. Where is Buhari? Where is Buhari? Where is Buhari? And as you're saying it, the walls of Jericho are falling slowly. Where is Buhari? Because they don't have him. He's in a grave in Saudi Arabia. That is what Britain is avoiding. That is why they introduced the tribal element yesterday to see if it will work, and it has failed. Where is Buhari? Where is Buhari? And you see the zoo falling before your eyes as you're singing. Where is Buhari? Bring him out. Where is Buhari? Bring him out. As you're saying all these things, those in Abuja, they cannot, the shame will catch them. And then you will see the zoo will fall. If you don't do it now, they will go and prepare a deep fake video with AI, artificial intelligence. You will see something with the face of Buhari, the mouth will be moving. You think it's Buhari, but it's not. To confuse you, tell them, bring him out live. If he cannot come to address us in front of us, bring him to the National Assembly. We want to talk to him. We want to ask him questions. And you will see that the zoo has fallen. We always win. We always win. Did I not tell you that before? Nnamdi is a madman. Is this like this stupid mad professor from Yoruba land, hiding and writing? Nnamdi gave order in Lagos. He's destroying Yoruba property. National Ports Authority, is it yours? Is it yours? I gave the order for federal buildings to be burnt down in Lagos because they were killing young Nigerians with Nigerian flag. You are a professor, you should know this. It's a sacrilege to kill people singing a national anthem draped in the national colors or in the flag of that country. It's a sacrilege. And people we are calling, there were Biafrans there flying Nigerian flag. They were calling, they were distressed. We had to go and make sure that the whole world is aware of what is happening. Out of the heat of the moment, the order was given to Nigerian youths, not to IPOB, not to Igbos, and when you address us, you make sure you use the word Biafra, because all that trying to divide us is not going to work. Did you see what happened in Yenagoa? Did you see what happened in Bayelsa? Men are coming out. The zoo is gone. Just simply ask for, where is Buhari? Where is Buhari? As you're singing, where is Buhari? Others are saying, bring him out, bring him out, bring him in Abuja and elsewhere. Bring him out, bring him out. Zoo at Alan, zoo is gone. And you have your freedom. That 24 hours electricity, you will have it. They are going to pay their children and their concubines to come out and be writing rubbish. Do you still listen to them? We fight big battles. We told them that we are a monster. Nobody can defeat IP. I'm telling you this before God and man. Let me be honest with you. We are undefeatable. I want to let you understand that. Imagine the might of IPOB, our resilience, combined with when every part of Nigeria, they have now woken up. Every part of Nigeria, they have now woken up. And that tells you all you need to know. That tells all you need to know. That war they want, now we give them war. Okay, see, Bazo, I will catch you. You will be tried in public and you'll be hanged. Okay, see, Bazo will be hanged in public. that others may learn. Now, they will know how powerful the young people in Nigeria truly are. Before, they never knew. Now they know. We have come to the end of our live program this morning. I want other people to take over, and I want it to be live, please, if you can. Get other people to be live as well. Very, very important. Very, very critical, please, that you do that as well, because revolution is upon us and there is no sleeping. I want to make sure that all our systems are working. I also want to make sure that when you call me, I'll be able to take your calls, please. Very, very important. Very, very important. Every federal building everywhere in Nigeria should be destroyed. If you come across any federal building, set it ablaze. That is how you cripple a government. That is the strategy. Now, you don't know? That is the strategy. If you want a government to, in a revolution, you want to hold the government in a bad place, if you want to hold the government, cripple all their institutions. So they are only confined to Asorok. Every other federal building outside Asorok, outside Abuja, or outside the so-called Ashoko 3-arm zone is in trouble. Bring it down, and you collapse the government. Now they will sit down with the young people of Nigeria and negotiate a better future. And during that negotiation, you tell them the type of constitution you want. You see, that is how it's done. You don't know that's how it's done? From to go and purchase snuff, snuff or tobacco. From there, you enter inside the market. Once you cripple the government, they call the leaders of these youths on the ground, not me. They will call the leaders of the youths on the ground. They will call them to the meeting. And then the youths will tell them, let us sit down and we now tell you the type of Nigeria we want. That is how you draft a new constitution. That is how you get a better life. Don't allow them to use tribe. Oh, we are Yoruba land. See what is happening. There was, after screaming and shouting yesterday, the Enugu not suffer destruction yesterday. Until they started shooting, and then the order was given to do the honorable thing. And that is how it is in a revolution. You cannot control everybody. Some will go off rails, yet we must keep our eyes on the ball. And I thank you all very much. As one group is singing, where is Buhari? We are all are saying, bring him out, bring him out. And that is you see the zoo crumble. And that little girl that used to work for Science Reporters talking rubbish, where are you now? Oh, AFP fact check. AFP fact check. What they said about Buhari is not true. Where are you? Then bring him out then. All of you that say that Buhari is alive, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. We always win. I thank you very much for listening this morning. We are going to come back here in the next few hours from me, from here. Don't allow yourself to be deceived by a tribe. You are all Nigerians now. Good morning.